Tonight, from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, it's Week 6 of the NFL on EA Sports.
From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. From the 6. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. As we take a peek at their versatile quarterback, the Hawaii native and former Oregon Duck, Marcus Mariota.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. The numbers for him from a week ago: 8 catches, 57 yards.
And he was able to pull that last pass in, but he's going to face a tall order here because he's going up against the number 2 unit in the NFL against the pass.
That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Off the play fake, Mariota. Man open, that's Jamar Chase, complete.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. On first down, they go right back to Hunt. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. 2nd and 9. Here's Mariota. Got this into the hands of the tight end, Jordan. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up. Down
he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. 6 yards left on second down. On play action, Mariota. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Bailey. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. Now Mariota. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Hunt. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. A very lengthy opening drive as this will be play number 12 coming on 3rd and goal. Mariota now. Got a man and he hits him in stride. Touchdown! Simi Fehoko. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jets take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
And what a performance in his last game. A couple of touchdown passes. That was positive.
But more than 2 interceptions.
Yeah, that's not what he's looking for. What did Vince Lombardi say, though? Winning isn't everything.
It's the only thing.
And that's what he hangs his hat on after last week's game.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. The numbers on the ground for Etienne last week. 22 carries, 106 yardage-wise, and the score as well.
And they love what they've got in him. He's the #4 rusher in the league right now, so you know that you have to account for him on defense, which means you can play complementary football as well. Throw the play action, get it out to the wide receivers, because they should have some open space because the defense will key on them.
The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that first down on third down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
On second down, a run with Etienne. And a very similar result again. The Jets defense once more stopping him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this third down. Here's Lawrence to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 42.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now Lawrence to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. Working with his 2nd and 4. Back to the ground with Etienne. Gets by him at the 25. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. And they'll run here with Etienne. And able to work his way down to the 16. 2nd down and 3. A handoff for Etienne. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down. On 3rd and 1, it's Lawrence. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. On 1st down, Lawrence. They'll try and set up the screen to Etienne. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second and 3 with the ball sitting on the 5. Here's a give to Etienne. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Now Lawrence. And that is incomplete. Out is Myers for the Seahawk field goal. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And Myers able to knock it through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their second drive. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complementary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
They'll begin the drive with Hunt, and he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. They'll run with Hunt. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. So, Charles, you look at this offense, what a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example. Remember, they started 11-0, then lost 5 of 6 and went out in the first round. But I think if you get toward mid-November, the Thanksgiving time frame, and you're still doing this, that's when things start to get real for a ball club.
2 minutes gone by, second quarter. A first down throw for Mariota. Over the middle, complete. That's Bailey. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back-to-back gains of 17, and they are really on the march now. It's a first down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. Mariota on first down. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. To throw again on 2nd down. Mariota.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. Second down and goal. Mariota to the goal line, but it's incomplete. This offense so far on 3rd down, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and goal. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Elijah Moore, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead. Point after up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it ends with a Jet touchdown. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Etienne. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
He'll fight his man, Laviska Shenault. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Lawrence will throw. And that's complete to Etienne out of the backfield. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play, and they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
The key to any screenplay is all in the deception. That means everyone on the offensive side of the ball, but someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold him for just a short gain.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. He'll get this one underneath to Hunt. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. From the gun, Mariota. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hunt. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 1st down, Mariota. Throw left side complete. That's Bailey. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Mariota now from the 50. It comes, and he lost the football. Mariota had it jarred loose, and the defense has come up with it. The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing, take care of the football.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Lawrence, he finds his man complete. It's Nash. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. And they'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence. And he's going to go down. They get to it back at the 40. Dayo Odeyingbo in there to get him, and with it, time will expire here in this first half of play. We now proceed to the start of the 2nd half. And the Jets set to receive this 3rd quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the 2nd half. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start calling back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
Lawrence's throw taken in by Chark. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Now Lawrence on first down. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. A gain of 6 there on first. Looking to throw again on second down. Lawrence. That'll be caught right side. Chenault with it.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. A big connection on that one. 30 yards. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Now Etienne. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Dayo Dangbo there to make the play defensively. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Lawrence. Shark's got it left side. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And they'll run with Etienne. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Travis Etienne, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Barons have got it back to within a score. They'll try and throw for it. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 2nd down at 7. They run again with Hunt. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. Mariota. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down. On is the punter man as he boots this one away. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense. Well, things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. Do they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
A shotgun snap and again to Etienne. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 49 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. 2nd
and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive linemen said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Etienne with it. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. From midfield now, Lawrence. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. The 20. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
On 2nd and goal, Mariota. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Elijah Moore with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Jets capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point safely through, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
And this is going to be incomplete.
The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been any. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Call that a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. So here are the Jets now to take over. Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat in this ball game as well. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll start with Hunt on the ground. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Mariota. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
Here's the Jets punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. So possession goes over here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break.
Now a man open down the middle of the field.
A gain of 6 there on first.
From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. Running out of the gun with Etienne.
Gets by him, and now a little daylight. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
63 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times. On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence.
Over the middle, hauled in by Shark. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Here's Lawrence.
Over the middle, complete. That's Nash. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 29-yard line.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Now Lawrence.
He finds his man, complete. It's Nash. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And just like that, it's 3rd down.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Again, it's Lawrence.
He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. DJ Chark, his 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Barons have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Well, time to let those folks know who are tuning in looking for the late local news. We may be a moment because we've got a game again.
And partner, except for those on the West Coast where it'll be seen in its regular time, right? That's the way it works, doesn't it? But how about that? Big time drive right there. If they're going to have any chance, they needed a touchdown there, and they went right down the field and worked their way into the end zone.
Myers connects on the PAT. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
From the 6. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Coming up on a 2nd and 6.
To throw Mariota.
Throw left side complete to Chase.
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Hasn't had his best game running the football here tonight, but hey, that's a critical spot right there to convert on 3rd down, and he did it.
And the lights are shining just a little bit brighter right now, aren't they? You remember the beginning of the game? If he gets this first down, everybody's happy. That's cool. But here, that was critical, and it really energizes him.
They'll run with Hunt on second down.
Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So third and long. On third down, Mariota. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Here's the Jets punter now as he's on to kick it away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory.
Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense. Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Connection made with Shenault.
And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds.
7 yards, the pickup there. They'll try the left side with Etienne.
Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
Lawrence giving to Etienne here on the option.
And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27.
69 yards for him on the ground now on 18 carries.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes.
The former 3rd overall pick, Quinnen Williams, there to bring him down. He was still looking through his progressions and going through his receiver options, and while he was doing that, the defense got to him quickly in the pocket.
And it was a great example of zone coverage. Well executed, well coordinated. All the receivers were covered, and he couldn't evade the rush back in the pocket.
So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. And they'll send out their punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. A good return there, 17 yards. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, 1st and 10. Now the Jets offense, they get ready to head back onto the field.
Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Bailey.
7 yards, the pickup there.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Now a toss running left, Hunt. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. They go play action. Mariota.
And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
Throwing on 1st down, Lawrence. Open man right side is Shark. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. On second down, a run with Etienne. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. From the shotgun, Lawrence. And this pass broken up. The contact well-timed there, and now 4th down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence.
And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw pulled in by Kittle.
And he'll be taken down by the face mask, it appeared. And yes, out come the flags. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
So now factoring in the face mask, here's 1st and 10. He's back to throw.
He'll find Etienne out of the backfield. Now Lawrence going to get his guys to go quickly.
Back to throw. And this one into the hands of DJ Chark. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 40. He'll look to throw.
That's once again complete to Chark.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
And his throw is incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Lawrence.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
Now Lawrence to throw.
And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. The offense going to stay on the field as they will line up and go for 2. They'll look to throw. And this is caught. And it's a 3-point game. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the big